Hello children, hope you all are doing good. This is Karuna. In this session you will learn about a subtopic rounding of numbers from large numbers. During this session you will learn about meaning and importance of rounding of numbers to nearest tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s, so on. Rounding means make a number simpler but keeping its value close to what it was. Now in this example you are seeing 73 is rounded to 70, 78 is rounded to 80, 163 is rounded to nearest tens as 160, 168 is rounded to 170. Now let us learn the concept. Before going to the concept, you will recollect about the place values which you are already very familiar in this. Here you are seeing 47,538 number in this. 8 is in ones place, 3 is in tens place, 5 is in hundreds place, 7 is in thousands place, 4 is in 10,000s place. Second rule is range and middle of a range. If you write 10 and 20 on the number line, 15 is the middle number, and 100 and 200 if you write on the number line, 150 is the middle number, 1500 is middle number of 1000 and 2000. Third rule is in ones place 4 or less the number becomes rounded down. In ones place 5 or more the number will be rounded up. But in case of large numbers, you have to follow some steps. Children, let us learn the steps which are involved in rounding off for large numbers. Step 1. Identify the place to be rounded off. Underline the digit at this place. Step 2. Check the digit to the immediate right side of the underlined digit. Step 3. Compare the underlined digit with 5. If the number is less than 5, then the number is rounded down. All the digits to the right side of the underlined digit are replaced with 0. In second condition, if the number is equal to or greater than 5, then the number is rounded up. That means underlined digit is increased by 1. All the numbers to right side of it are replaced by zeros. But left side numbers remains same. Here we are seeing 73 is rounded to 70. Let us see how to do. Write 73 on the number line. 73 will be placed between 70 and 80. 75 is the middle number. 73 will be placed nearer to the 70. Ones place is 3. That means 4 or less the number will be rounded down. So 73 is placed on the number line here. It will be rounded down to 70. In this example you are seeing here 73 is rounded to 80. Write 78 on the number line. 78 will be placed between 70 and 80. And 78 is nearer to the highest tens value, that is 80. Students, here we are rounding now 163 to nearest tens value. Write 163 on the number line. 163 will be placed between 160 and 170. Middle number is 165. This 163 is nearer to the lowest tens value, that is 160. So, we will round it to 160. If you see here on this number line, 163 will be placed here. This number will be rounded down. To 160. Now, we are rounding off to hundreds value. 163 to nearest hundreds value. Write 163 on the number line. Here we have to take 100 range, that means 100 and 200. The middle number is 150. 163 will be placed between 150 and 200. And this 163 is nearer to highest hundreds value, that is 200. So we will round it 163 to 200. 168 we are rounding to nearest tens value. Write 168 on the number line. 168 will be placed between 160 and 170. 165 is the middle number. This 168 is nearer to 170. So we will round 168 to 170. Now we are rounding off 168 to nearest hundreds value. Here we have to take 100 range. 168 will be placed between 100 and 200. 150 is the middle number. This 168 is placed nearer to the 200. So we are rounding 168 to 200 value. In this example, here we have taken 2348. This number we are rounding it to nearest tens value. Here we have to take 48. Write 48 on the number line. That 48 will be placed between 40 and 50. 45 is the middle number, and this 48 will be placed between 45 and 50. So this 48 is nearer to 50. So we will round 48 to 50. In this example, we are rounding 2348 to nearest hundreds value. Right? 2348 on the number line. Here we have to take 100 range. That means 348 number will be placed between 300 and 400. 350 is the middle number, and 348 is nearer to the 300. So we are rounding 348 to 300. Now we are rounding off the same number to nearest thousands value. Here you have to take 1000 range. 2348 number will be placed between 2000 and 3000. Middle number is 2500. This 2348 number will be placed here, and this number is nearer to 2000. So we will round it to 2000 value. Here in this example we have taken large number, that means 42,586. This number we are rounding off it into tens value, hundreds value, thousands value and 10,000s value. In first condition we are rounding off it into tens value. For rounding of large number, we have to take the third rule. According to that rule, identify the place which we have to round off. Check immediate right side number. Compare that number with 5. Since right side number is 6, it is greater than 5. The rounded off place will be increased by 1. That means 8 becomes 9, and right side number will be replaced by 0. So 86 number will be rounded to 90, and left side numbers will remain same. So now 42,586 number is rounded to 42,590 in nearest tens value. Now rounding off the same number to nearest hundreds value. Here identify the place which we have to round off. Check immediate right side value. Compare this value with 5. Since 8 is greater than 5, increase the rounding of place value by 1. 5 becomes 6, and right side numbers replaced by zeros, and left side numbers remains the same. So 42,586 will be rounded to 42,600 in hundreds, nearest hundreds value. Rounding off to thousands value. Identify thousands place. Check immediate right side place. Compare this number with 5. Since 5 is equal to 5, this rounding off place will be increased by 1. That means 2 becomes 3. Right side numbers will be replaced by zeros, and left side number remains same. That means 42,586 becomes 43,000. Now we are rounding off to 10,000's value. Identify 10,000's place value. Check immediate right side number. Compare the number with 5. Since it is less than 5, the number remains same, and right side numbers will be replaced by zeros. So now 42,586 If we round off to nearest 10,000's place value, the number becomes 40,000. Children, hope you understood the concept very well. Now practice these questions. Stay at home and stay safe. Thank you, children.